Hey, all you zealots and zerglings, it's time for a 2 versus 2 on Monlyth Ridge. I have spawned as the purple zerg here on the bottom left-hand corner, and apparently I am going to 10 pool. My ally, if you haven't already figured out, is the yellow Protoss wolfpack. Our opponents on the other side of the map, the teal zerg Dunamai, and his ally, the green Protoss Contrarian. So we decided to do this as a 2 teams of Zerg Protoss, which I don't think anyone seemed to be complaining about, and let's just kind of see what happens. Looks like Contrarian is dropping a pylon, and his probe's just going to keep on going. I think someone forgot to apply the brakes. Watch out! Oh, we almost hit that Scanipede. So what happens when you got a probe running out of control? And I've still got my own scout. He'll get there sometime next century, and since this century only began just a few years ago, you can bet it's going to take him a while. It looks like Contrarian's probe is scouting around. I do have my pool coming down. So he is going to kind of see the timing on that and know that Zerglings can't be too far behind. Wolfpack's got his gateway down. Another one of those interesting wall-offs that doesn't seem to have any reasoning behind it. And his probe's going to exit out of there. Perhaps there's a concern for proxies, because I obviously can't see everything that's going on here, but yeah, and we're going to get the warning for that, but his probe's just going to move on and into, and I'm going to ping it, and going to move on into Wolfpack's base. Oh, and Dunamai's getting, looks like a 14 pool down, so his pool's getting kind of late. He's already got his gas down, so he might be going for early speedings. I do not yet have my gas, which I probably should be getting that now. Check the production tab. I do have some Zerglings on the way. It looks like I'm going to be the first to get some attacking units out. Wolfpack's getting his cybernetics core down. Not producing any zealots yet. It looks like Wolfpack must have killed that probe. I didn't see it, but I'll take his word for it. Looks like Contrarian just about to finish his gateway, so everyone's tech structures are kind of falling behind here, it seems like. Very unusual. It's some late attacking units. I probably could have 6-pooled and had this game won already. So now we're going to get some zealots out for Contrarian. No, he's going to drop down his cybernetics core first, then he's going to start training his zealot. Or I suppose warping in his zealot. No, it does say training. So I'll say he's training his zealot, even though that's not really what's going on. I do have 6 Zerglings out. I could probably take these out and do quite a bit of damage to Contrarian right now, who's would probably have Oz Zealot by the time I got there. Instead, it looks like I'm taking an expansion now. First to expand. Pulling up more Zerglings. I don't know where these guys are going. They just must not like the rest of those Zerglings. And not much producing here yet for Wolfpack. Just got a Zealot. So no one's really going heavy on the army. Looks like we are getting a Roach Warren for Dunamai. Where is that Roach Warren hiding? There it is, hiding in the back of his base. Hiding everything in the back of his base. So we're going to be some roaches there for Dunamai. Oh, and I do have some Zerglings moving out. I got 8 Zerglings here. And we have 1 Zealot for Contrarian who's just coming out front. Oh, get him, get him, get him. Oh, he's got 2 Zealots now and not producing another one yet. I'm going to right past the Zealots. And oh, looks like he's getting a 4-gate now. And I am going to see this. Good reaction time on those probes. I probably could have killed those 2, but I got to try to stay ahead of these Zealots. I am delaying a lot of mining time right now. We check the income, and yeah, he's got no money coming in now as he's trying to keep away from my Zerglings. Is he producing anything out right now? He's trying to get a Stalker out. I probably could turn and maybe take on these Zealots. It'd probably be a wash. I'd lose all my Zerglings, and loss of 2 Zealots at this point, probably not that big a deal. But I am delaying all sorts of mining time. But this is also very micro-intensive. Oh, he's got 2 Stalkers out, so it looks like I'm just going to have to take it out. Oh, here comes some roaches from Dunamai, but they are not going to get any shots off. I'm just going to take the rest of my Zerglings and go home. So we checked the units lost, and yeah, this really didn't do any good whatsoever. I delayed some mining time, but that was about it. Oh, and he must have intercepted me. I lost another Zergling. Do I have more? I've got more to help support. Are they going to keep coming? Oh, looks like I've got quite a force coming now. And oh, and getting a proxy pylon. So apparently I have severely angered him, and I'm not sure if I can take on these roaches. So I was actually trying to bait him over to my ally because he's not coming through for me right here. I'm losing Zerglings here. So I'm gonna run them into his base, but they're not gonna follow. They're gonna take on my expansion. And where is my ally? Oh, there he is finally. Yeah, coming now that my expansion's going down, and I have 3 Zerglings left. Oh, a couple more are gonna get out there. And I think it's a little bit late to save this expansion. Oh, it's down half hit points. I don't think we've got enough to clean this up, though. Although the Zealots are not doing any damage, which is very helpful right now. But still, I don't know. It looks like we're still losing this battle here. And yeah, I need to get some Zerglings out, but and here comes some reinforcing Stalkers from Contrarian. So this has gone from early pressure to really bad in just no time flat. And those Stalkers are going to run away. They probably could take this on, but it's kind of hard to tell. And oh, well, meanwhile, I've got roaches in my main base, so that is not going to help. I'm going to get these Zerglings back there. And am I going to clean this up? It's going to be pretty close. I do have a surround on them, and oh, we'll just clean it up. And there's Wolfpack to a little late there, Wolfpack. And he's getting Zealot charge. We don't need charge right now. We need an army. It's really what we need right now is army. Charge is not going to really do us that much good against any of this. Maybe against the roaches. Maybe against the Stalkers. What we really need is an army right now because my expansion is being harassed again. And now I got to run all the drones that I ran out of my main back to my main again. We need an army. What are you doing, Wolfpack? 2 more gateways. Why do you have a cooldown? You have a cooldown ready. You have the resources. Why are you not making an army? Okay, I think he just did warp in some units somewhere. I don't know where. Well, there they are. But we need an army right now because my expansion is now gone. And look at all these units here. And I'm throwing down some Desperation Spine Crawlers, but I've said it before, and I'll say it again. When they are at your base, it is too late to build Spine Crawlers. I don't know where those Zerglings are going. I guess I'm trying to slow them down as long as I can to try and get my spines up. But they are not. None of them have popped yet, and yeah, they're going down pretty quick. So my base is absolutely destroyed. I still have no idea how they got this big of an army up when I was just struggling to survive. I mean, especially after all that delayed mining I did over here. And wow, he's putting up a forge. And well, I suppose now that we're not in their base, they can just macro all they want. But look at, they just got a huge army on us. And now I've got well, I've got some larvae I could make into drones. Oh, I do still have my spawning pool. I could make some Zerglings. Not sure why I'm not. And now that's an awful lot of gateways for one base. You've heard of 4 gate on one base. I've never heard of a 7 gate. Pretty, and there's gonna be the GG from Wolfpack. What do I got up here? All those are just some overlords. So that's the game. I don't know how that thing got so out of hand, but especially after all that delayed mining I did over here, but then suddenly they counterattacked, and then there was just this huge army at our front door, and it just kept growing. So I don't really know what happened to that game. Maybe you guys can figure it out, but I hope you enjoyed it, and have a day.